What's up, y'all? It's Brian. I'm gonna condense the nonsense. Let's get into it. I'm actually building out. It's gonna be a community for business owners that want to get into the content creation game to push their business. There's a lot of information, there's a lot of misinformation out there, and I want to share some of the stuff that I've learned through my almost decade of doing this and helping business owners get their channels launched and get their videos recorded and making content that actually drives business to them. And so I want to share what I know, and hopefully I can get a couple of y'all to join me in this journey. And so that's what today's video is. I'm going to show you that you don't really need a $2,000 camera to get started. And I feel like a lot of people feel like that should be their barrier, and it's really not. So that's what I have on today's episode of the Unstuck Sessions. And hopefully by the end of it, you'll have that confidence to get started, at least started to use your camera. If you haven't started recording yourself, you can always get started with the phone that you have. Okay. All right, y'all. So this is actually my second time recording this. The first time I didn't have any audio. And so even I have to slow down a little bit, and I make mistakes for recording stuff. It's not a big deal. You just get back in the saddle and record again. So I want to show y'all something real quick. Okay. Because right now I am talking to my Sony, I think it's a ZV-1. I got this for about $800, which is not bad for a camera. And I think what I need y'all to understand is a lot of time when you start getting into these camera bodies and stuff, cheap is a relative thing. Your concept of what's cheap is not cheap when it comes to cameras. That's why I'm saying get started with your phone before you jump headlong into this. But this is a dedicated video camera, and it could take stills and stuff, but this is a dedicated video camera. So I'm gonna show y'all something real quick here. Hopefully I don't lose my audio doing this, because I think that's what killed my audio last time. So we are shifting here. Okay. So this is my phone. This is my forward facing phone camera. And so you could see the difference. Is it enough where somebody is going to say, I'm not going to purchase from this person? Is it enough where you feel like the video quality has dropped so far that it's unsustainable? Okay, that's one. That's my front. This is my front camera here. All right. So I'm going to flip it around. Okay. So now this is my rear facing camera. Okay. And the reason I'm holding it is I don't have an extra arm. I have one arm, but this is my rear facing camera on my smartphone. So you're seeing this, right? Y'all are seeing this. All right. I'm going to shift back to my more expensive dedicated camera. And we're back with autofocus issues. All right. We're back. So what I wanted to show you was there isn't a huge appreciable difference between the types of cameras you use. What's more important than anything else, is going to be your lighting, the way you have your light set up. That determines a lot. I recorded stuff on, and this camera's 15 years old. It's a 15-year-old camera that I'm holding up right here. I recorded a lot of content with this. Couldn't tell the difference. I recorded a lot of content with this. This is like a $79 webcam. Okay. And I do have my more professional-ish camera. This is my $1,500 camera. It's relatively cheap when it comes to cameras, but it's also a pretty old camera. And I use that for more professional jobs. What I'm saying is this: you don't need all that stuff to get started. You need your smartphone. A lot of these YouTubers that you see out here that have all these millions of views, they started with their iPhones. And some of them haven't moved past their iPhones. I just showed you guys that what I just did was on my Google Pixel. It's an Android phone. A lot of modern phones now have built-in webcam technology. If you have the right cord, all you gotta do is plug it into your computer and it turns it into a webcam. Okay. So that's what this video is. Okay. You don't need the $2,000 camera to get started, y'all. You don't need a full audio setup before you can start making content. Right here, this is a mic kit that I bought, and this is expensive for me. I mean, this is a $159 mic kit that I bought. Wireless, gives me great audio. I've actually seen a couple of newscasters, local and national, utilizing the same mic kit. It's a wireless mic kit. Okay. And so you don't need all the bells and whistles to get started. That's what I'm saying. That's what I want to get. Okay. Your phone's camera is more than enough to start creating professional looking content. Your light matters more than anything else. The secret is not the gear, it's the setup. It's how you set things up. With the right lighting, right sound, right framing, your phone can do about 90% of what people are buying this expensive gear are doing. Okay. So you've seen that there's not an appreciable difference between the two things. So I don't want that to be your barrier. If you want perfect light, face a window. Set your camera up, face a window, and get that natural sunlight on. That's the best lighting that you can possibly have. Okay. Make sure you wipe your lens. Wiping your lens will make an absolute world of difference. If you're using your front facing camera, your screen's going to get smudges and stuff on it. So you want to make sure that you're wiping all the smudges off of it. And the rear facing camera can be the same thing. Wipe it down, your camera quality is going to go through the roof. Okay. That's it. By doing that, you'll be better lit than most of the people on the internet. That's it. And I think we overcomplicate these things because we want it to be harder than it is. Here's the reality. People will forgive video quality that's not up to what they expect. They won't forgive audio quality that's not up to what they expect. They'll watch a video with bad video, but not with bad audio. Okay. Okay. That's really it. The real skill isn't filming, it's showing up and getting consistent with it, because your first videos are going to suck. You're not going to be happy with them, but you have to get past that point and learn the skill and learn how to be on camera and stuff like that so that you can blaze past that. You don't need to be perfect. Consistent beats perfect any day of the week. Okay. What I want you to do is let's get started. Let's not drag it out. Let's start practicing recording yourself with your smartphone camera with good lighting. We can add the audio on a little bit later on. Okay. The first video you shoot on your phone, that's your new baseline. That's your new floor. You just find ways to keep getting better. That's how you put it together. And every video after that will look and sound better because you actually have started, because you'll learn the skills as you go. You're not going to learn them by sitting there watching videos of people telling you how to record stuff all day long. Okay. This is going to be a hands-on thing. So what I'm building is going to be hands-on. I'm going to expect you're going to get homework that has you recording stuff and sharing it with the group. Okay. I'm going to be in there. I'm going to be in the group, help giving you tips and telling you what to do. Okay. So I'm building a community for business owners who want to start recording content. Okay. And it's without getting lost in all the tech and spending a fortune doing it. Now, that being said, I'm going to have gear recommendations. I'm going to show you what I use. I'm going to show you what AI tools I use. I'll show you what editing tools I use, hardware and software. I'm going to show you all of that stuff. I'm going to share all of that stuff in this community. It's getting started with what you got. And we're going to walk through step by step how to record yourself, light yourself, get clean audio, and eventually turn your videos into a system that actually helps you get clients. Okay. So I'm still playing around with the name. I'm thinking we're going to go with the content to cash engine, content creation for business owners. Still playing around with it. So don't quote me on that one. Okay. But if you've been meaning to start, but you haven't hit record yet, this is the program for you. Give me a like in the comments and let me know if this is something you're interested in, because I'm not going to build the community out until I know that it's something that y'all want. And if you want to start right now, you don't even have to join my community. If you want to just get started and do it on your own, find a window, face it, make sure the sunlight's hitting you in the face. Tell your audience who you are and what you do. That's going to be your first step. If you're interested in more, let me know and I'll start building out the community. I have all the stuff and I want to teach you guys this stuff. So that's what I got. I appreciate y'all, but don't be a stranger. Let me know if this is something you want. And I really want to build it so that it's something that you can self-pace. It's something you can do on your own time, but it's something that you get a lot of value out of. So that's all I got. I do appreciate y'all. Talk to y'all later. Peace.